Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News show. Let's begin with our daily news. Mason Greenwood decision could impact Manchester United transfer strategy this summer. A decision is expected soon over Mason Greenwood, who is currently suspended pending an internal investigation. A report in The Sun last week claimed Greenwood is wanted back by manager Erik ten Hag. However, it's the club's senior figures who will make the ruling. The Mail report if Greenwood stays, there could be repercussions for the club's transfer strategy this summer. Manchester United have a pressing need to sign a striker. Probably two forwards are needed, with Anthony Martial unreliable and Wout Weghorst gone. Mike Keegan of the Mail writes that the forthcoming Mason Greenwood decision could shape Manchester United's strategy. The report states, while a loan deal is being discussed, should Greenwood stay, it would mean funds could be delivered elsewhere. There is an option to send Greenwood on loan abroad. This might allow the club to net a fee for him in a year's time. But if the controversial choice is made to reintegrate Greenwood as a first-team player for Manchester United, it would clearly provide Erik ten Hag with a different option up front. Even if Greenwood was viewed as a first-team option, he has not played a match since January 2022. There would be physical and mental questions about his ability to help. Manchester United still need to sign a striker regardless, and it would be a gamble to put faith in Greenwood to perform. Whether he should be given that opportunity is a topic of much debate, but there are no charges active against him, and he is keen to continue his career. It's claimed he is delighted at Ten Hag's stance, now awaiting a formal decision from the club. Ryan Gravenberch gives a hugely encouraging transfer hint amidst Manchester United interest. Bayern Munich midfielder Ryan Gravenberch has refused to rule out a summer transfer to another club as Manchester United circle. Last month, the People's Person covered a report which detailed United's interest in Gravenberch. Erik ten Hag worked with Gravenberch at Ajax before the player sealed a sensational move to Bayern last summer. According to the player, his wish ahead of next season is to play regularly, whether that's at Bayern or anywhere else. Gravenberch was interviewed by The Telegraph, where he opened up on the challenges of his first season in Germany. He said, I had expected that I would get more chances and minutes than I eventually got. I had done a very good preparation and I thought I deserved it. If you see what was on the bench, the choices were, for example, between Leroy Sané or Serge Gnabry and Sadio Mane or Kingsley Coman. Not normal, actually. Go make those choices. Gravenberch was asked whether he is assured to stay at Bayern under Tuchel's management. He did not confirm this definitively. He cleverly replied, It may be that there are plans with me. I haven't really talked to the coach about that yet. That will come after the European Championship when I am back from Georgia and Romania. Then we will see how it is. I just want to play more. He added that while his preference is to make his mark at Bayern, he cannot rule out going elsewhere for greener pastures. He said, I just want to play more, preferably at Bayern München, and otherwise at a club where I play 100%. That's my preference, because I don't want to have another year like the one I have had now. One season like that is good. I really learned a lot, but I just want to play football. United must be alive to Gravenberch's situation, more so after his admission. In his age bracket, he is still one of the best and has enormous potential to develop even further. Man United a great favourite to sign Juventus midfielder Adrien Rabiot. Manchester United are one of the most interested clubs in signing Juventus midfielder Adrien Rabiot on a free transfer this summer. According to us, the Red Devils were keen on landing the France international last summer. A fee was agreed with the Bianconeri, but the club failed to finalize personal terms. As a result, Rabiot decided to stay with the Turin Giants last season. He had a superb campaign, registering 11 goals and 6 assists from 48 appearances. It's now reported by us that the 28-year-old could leave the Bianconeri on a free transfer when his contract expires at the end of the month. Atletico have expressed an interest in signing him, but a deal could reportedly be more expansive due to the salary demands of the 2022 World Cup finalist. As added that United are one of the most interested clubs in Rabiot and would be a great favourite to sign him if his decision is based on financial reasons. Rabiot was a top target for manager Erik ten Hag during last summer's transfer window. The Dutchman personally spoke with the midfielder to convince him. However, a transfer did not materialize as United refused to meet his €10 million annual wage demands. The Frenchman went on to impress for the Bianconeri last term with 17 goal contributions. He also excelled with his defensive work over the entire season. Rabiot won 2 tackles and nearly 6 duels per game from the center of the park for the Bianconeri. United are currently focused on pursuing a deal for Chelsea's Mason Mount, but it has been reported that Ten Hag is eyeing a second midfielder for his squad. In our view, a low-cost signing could be pursued. Rabiot could reemerge on United's radar, with Ten Hag believed to be a keen admirer of his overall attributes. Manchester United reignite their interest in Jan Sommer. Amidst the club's desperate need for a new striker and Ten Hag's desire for a reinforced midfield, the goalkeeper situation at Manchester United is one that is in urgent need of addressing. As things stand, David De Gea's contract is set to expire at the end of June. While there is a verbal agreement on a deal to extend the Spaniard's stay on reduced terms, it's yet to be signed off. Meanwhile, Dean Henderson is on the verge of a permanent transfer to Nottingham Forest, while Jack Butland's loan is at an end, just as even Tom Hitton's contract is up for expiry. There is a very real possibility that Man United have 0 goalkeepers in the first team squad come the 1st of July. Erik ten Hag has previously shown a desire to provide the current number 1 with a genuine competition, having pursued both Kevin Trapp and Jan Sommer last summer unsuccessfully. The latter of that Bundesliga pair continued to be linked with a move to Old Trafford throughout the season, and while he has since made the switch to Bayern Munich, Sommer is still on the radar. That's according to TalkSport, who claim the Switzerland star is exactly the profile of goalkeeper Ten Hag is looking to recruit. As discussed by the People person elsewhere, Sommer certainly is in the mold of a possession-friendly shot stopper and would challenge and possibly overtake De Gea for his position. With Manuel Neuer returning to fitness for Bayern, Jan Sommer is ready to quit the German giants unless he can be given some assurances as to his playing time going forward. That does not seem likely given Neuer's iconic status in München, meaning the Swiss international could be available at a knockdown price, well below the sums mooted for goalkeepers such as Andre Onana or Jordan Pickford, both of whom who have been linked with United in recent days. With Sommer available at a reasonable fee and likely to move on in the summer, his acquisition would make a lot of sense for Erik ten Hag, regardless of the futures of Manchester United's other goalkeepers. Manchester United interested in Leeds United centre-back Robin Koch. Manchester United are interested in signing Leeds United centre-back Robin Koch, reports Sky Sport Germany journalist Florian Plettenberg. The Red Devils have held talks to sign the Germany international, but nothing has advanced yet. Leeds are set to lose most of their top players after getting relegated, and Koch is expected to leave. The 26-year-old has been with the Ellen Road club since 2020, making 77 appearances. Man United want to bolster their options at the back and have been linked with Napoli ace Min-jae. However, they have contingency plans in place if a move for the South Korean international falls through. Koch has impressed since joining Leeds and could be a quality addition to the Red Devils' defense. Man United will also have the chance to sign the former Freiburg star for an affordable fee. Koch is a ball-playing centre-back who has also been deployed in midfield. His versatility would come in handy under Red Devils manager Erik ten Hag, and he could be the perfect cover for Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane. Man United are keeping tabs on other centre-backs apart from Koch, with Monaco star Axel Disasi also on their radar. The Old Trafford club are ready to part with Harry Maguire this summer, and the England international is not short of suitors. Aston Villa and Newcastle United are keen on him, and West Ham United and Tottenham Hotspur have also been linked. A replacement is needed if he leaves, and Koch, who will earn less and can potentially challenge Varane and Martinez, could be perfect for the squad. Bayern München enter a transfer race to sign Manchester United's top target Kim Min-jae. Manchester United have suffered a massive blow in their pursuit of Kim Min-jae as Bayern München hold transfer talks with the defender. United are pushing hard to sign Min-jae from Napoli this summer. He has a foreign release clause worth €60 million, which will become active in the first 15 days of July. According to Foot Mercato, Bayern München recently held positive talks with the 26-year-old and have already made their first proposal to the player's agent. Min-jae would be a fantastic acquisition for the German Giants. He would walk into their starting 11 alongside Matthias de Ligt at the heart of the defense. The Red Devils are languishing in their transfer business due to the uncertainty around the club's ownership. The Glazers are yet to announce a preferred bidder in the sale process of Man United. British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Qatari businessman Sheikh Jassim are locked in a two-horse race to buy the majority shares of the club. United supporters are frustrated that they have yet to see the back of the Glazers 7 months after the American owners announced their plans to sell the club. The delay with the sale has not helped Erik ten Hag. He is still uncertain of the summer transfer budget allocated to him to improve his squad. Min-jae has had a stellar season with Napoli. He was the key cog in their defense as they won their first league title in over 3 decades. His superb displays helped him win Serie A's Defender of the Season award. The South Korean star is an aggressive ball winner and adept at building play out from the back. He would provide robust competition to Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez for the starting spot in the team. United should get this deal done quickly, or they might see their top transfer target switch to Bundesliga. Manchester United set to make second bid for Mason Mount after £40 million offer is rejected. Manchester United are set to table a second bid to Chelsea for Mason Mount after the Red Devils' initial £40 million offer was rejected. The People's Person covered a report which indicated that Chelsea turned down United's £40 million bid, which the Blues deemed too low. It's thought that Chelsea are only willing to part with Mount for £70 million. United remain confident that the Englandman will not sign a new deal at Stamford Bridge and are prepared to play the long game to get a transfer over the line. Personal terms are not expected to be an issue. BBC's Simon Stone reports that United do not feel Chelsea's £70 million valuation of Mount is realistic. Stone adds that United are likely to submit another offer for the England international, but the 20-time English champions are wary of their overall transfer budget this summer. Stone's report is backed by Ben Jacobs, who says that there is still a high chance Mount makes the switch to Old Trafford. He said, Manchester United will be back for a second bid for Mason Mount. Chelsea rejected the initial £40 million offer near instantly. There remains a high probability Mount will leave, and he is keen on the Manchester United move. Chelsea sticking to their valuation for now, and Manchester United won't go above £60 million. Already United have shown they are not willing to back down if the terms are not right. It has been relied that the Red Devils are no longer pursuing Harry Kane because, on top of Tottenham Hotspur's unwillingness to sell Kane, would cost too much. United have been linked to other midfielders, including Adrien Rabiot, Moses Caicedo, and Ryan Gravenberch, amidst United's insistence that they will not fork out more than £60 million. The pressure is on Chelsea and whether they are ready to lose Mount for free in a year's time. Manchester United set to submit opening bid of €60 million for 16-goal star. Manchester United are looking to bring in a quality striker of the summer and they have identified Rasmus Hojlund as a target. The Atalanta forward has 16 goals and 7 assists to his name across all competitions, and journalist Alfredo Pedula claims that Manchester United are now likely to submit their first offer of around 60 million euros for the Denmark striker. The 20-year-old is highly rated in European football and he has a big future ahead of him. He could develop into a key player for Manchester United in the coming seasons. Apparently, the Italian outfit are likely to demand more money for their star striker, and negotiations between the two clubs are likely to begin once Manchester United have submitted their initial offer. Hojlund is likely to be tempted to a move to the Premier League this summer, and it remains to be seen whether the two clubs can come to an agreement. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.